Hello and welcome to the Scholar's Pinnacle. Today we'll be diving into Chapter 1, Algebra Basics Explained, Section 1, What is a Variable? Before that, have you ever wondered why algebra uses letters instead of numbers? Today, we're breaking it down. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what variables are and how to use them. Variables. What is a variable, you might ask? A variable is a symbol, usually a letter, that represents a value or number. Usually, it is represented by the letter X. I have an example for you. If I say x plus 6 equal to 14, what could x be? Let's go. Take 6 away from both ends of the equation. You're left with x equal to 8. That's right. Section 2, constants versus variables. What are these? A constant is a fixed value. For example, 4, 100, 2000. These are constants. They do not change unless you apply something to them to change. However, a variable, in this case, can change. For example, we had x and in the equation, y is equal to 5x plus 9. We have two variables. Can you spot which ones they are? Yes, I'm pretty sure you got it right. Y is a variable, so is x. If x in this equation right here is equal to 3, that will make y equal to 5. Replace using 3 plus 9. Your answer is equal to, you guessed it right, 24. Y is equal to 24 because you put an input value of 3 where x was placed right here in this equation. Section 3, why variables matter in real life. You might be asking that question, and they do matter. For example, you have a job, you make an income, and that is applicable in salaries, okay? Your hours worked are multiplied by the rate that you agreed upon, and that gives you your income, right? Next, life application for variables. You have physics, right? We have distance, which is calculated by the speed at which you're going, multiplied by the time that you use to cover the speed. Okay? Next, business. In order for you to make a profit and know how much profit you made, you're going to calculate, okay, how much did I make versus the cost of it that you sold it for, and that gives you a profit. Other real life examples can be if a gym charges, let's say, $20, 20 pounds, however much where you are per class, right? You can write the cost of the class in the sense of 20C, where C is the number of classes, and that would tell you how much you're going to pay in total. Now that you know what variables are, as well as constants, and how they are applied in real life, here's how to work with variables. You have a basic equation below. How do you solve the question? You can pause the video to work it out on your own, or we can work on it together. Step 1, subtract 3 from both sides. This will go away, and you're left with 2x equal to 7 minus 3 equal to 4. Divide both sides by 2 since you're trying to find out what x is. X is 2. Bingo. This is awesome. Before you go, there are some common mistakes made in algebra. For example, I have come across a lot of students who think that x is equal to a specific value. Let's say x equal to 2, just like our previous example, and they think x is equal to 2 all the time. That is incorrect. X can be equal to 100, x can be equal to 150, x can even be equal to 2,000. So since it is a variable, it can change. Also, another thing to keep in mind is understand that 2x is equal to 2 multiplied by x. And this 2x is not equal to. Again, not equal to 2 plus x. There is a big difference, and that is the operation that you're using to associate the two together. Okay? With that being said, now that you know exactly what a variable is and why it's helpful and how it's applied to real life, if this video helped, hit that like and subscribe for more algebra tips. Comment below what the hardest part of algebra is for you. See you in the next video.